Hey guys, so yeah, I know it's been what 3 weeks since my last video, but I promise I've got good reason. I wasn't expecting to be out this long. October wasn't the best month for me. I'm being completely honest. It was a very shit month. And by the way, if you notice any like pink or purple like stains on my skin, it's because I tried to get myself back into doing makeup yesterday, obviously because it was Halloween, and ended up staining my skin pink and purple. So if I look weird or if my coloration isn't like correct, that's why. So today's video is going to be my October favorites. It is November 1st. You guys are going to be seeing this on the 1st. I am filming and editing it and uploading it all in one day, which is like, oof, it's a lot of work. So before I get into any of the beauty things, I do want to let you guys know why I have not been here on my channel. On October 17th, around 1 p.m., I had lost somebody that I've known since before they were in diapers. Like, I've watched this person grow up from being the annoying little brother type that he was to me. Before I had Daniel as my younger brother, Jeremy was my younger brother. He was that younger brother who just annoyed the shit out of me and knew he could do it and get away with it because we were like family for a very, very long time. But we lost him in a motorcycling accident this past month. And it was something that I just was not, it literally came out of like nowhere. It was the most random thing ever. And I know, regardless of the fact that, you know, he and I grew apart for a couple of years just because we were both on such different like paths in life, it still fucking crushes me that I'm gonna be going home next week to Florida. And normally I try to make plans to see him whenever I can. And the last time, thank God I did. And the last thing I said to him actually was, okay, Jeremy, I love you, I'll see you later. I gave him a big hug, and that was it. And we were actually Pokemon hunting, because he was Pokemon hunting. He was one of those guys who, like, tried to be so hard, but he was still, like, that little kid that I remember, and it made me so happy to be, like, doing something like that with him. It breaks my heart knowing that I'm not going to be able to see him and give him a hug because of this. And it's obviously still something that I'm not over it. And I'm trying to get past it. You know what I mean? I'm trying to get back into a sense of normalcy. But I've got to be honest with you guys. I have been really depressed because of this. And my heart is hurting still from it, because all I have on this wall back here, even before this whole thing happened, was just pictures of all of us, like as younger kids, like doing things like going to the swap shop in Fort Lauderdale and playing tag and taking pictures at Flanagan's. And there's so many memories, like amazing memories that thank God I have now, that I can go to bed at night and just, you know, think about that, reminisce about it. But it still just breaks my heart that I have to go home next weekend and know and realize the fact that I'm not gonna have any chance of seeing him anymore. I've tried to keep myself together doing this video. I'm not gonna apologize for having emotions, obviously, and going through something like this. It's something that I wouldn't wish on my worst enemy, obviously. Honestly, the first thing I want to do is go and see Liz, which is his sister, one of my best friends. Like, she's beyond best friend to me. She is my younger sister. I love that girl so much, as if she was my own sister. I want to go see her and go see his father, their father, and just, and give him the biggest hug. That's all I want to do right now. And, it's gonna be hard. 1,000%. I know already it's gonna be fucking ridiculously hard for me to do. And I've been really dreading that day that I have to face his father and his sister face to face. But at the same time, it's the only thing that I know I want to do, that I want to do so bad, because Geraldo is actually somebody who I've considered to be, who is their father, by the way. He was a second father to me for my entire life. Like, that guy is somebody that I love so much, and I do see as a family member, as an uncle, like a very close uncle. So all I want to do is go see them, and luckily next weekend I have the opportunity to do that. So yeah. But anyways, I like I said, it's been very hard for me, and I apologize, guys, for this really sad intro, but I had to get it off my chest and just tell you guys what's been going on, because a lot of you guys have been asking me on Snapchat, on YouTube messages and things, if I was scared off because of the Amy situation, and I want to first just say, abso-fucking-lutely not. I don't let anybody intimidate me, and honestly, I have no reason to be afraid. I've only told the truth about everything that's happened, and honestly, she's proven my truth multiple times and continues to do so by ignoring pretty much everybody and lying about more things, about how she's paid everyone back except one person, when there are hundreds of people who she's blocked who have been begging and asking her for their money back for fucking months now. So, I mean, she continues to dig herself her own, like, grave. That's her own thing. But I haven't heard anything from YouTube or GoFundMe. However, when I did ask, they did say there are still investigations going through. The only thing that I'm really scared about is the fact that the original video that she had posted about the GoFundMe, the first GoFundMe, was taken down pretty quickly after Tammy had come home from her miraculous, like, recovery from whatever ailment she was suffering from. So that's kind of hard because I don't have that video. I don't save videos like that. It's not my, thing to do. But, luckily, hopefully, we did have all those screenshots of conversations and pictures proving things, and a lot of you guys sent in a lot of things, so they have everything. I am leaving it all up to them, but so far, my brain, like I said, this past month has been so far from that situation. But, yeah, so without further ado, let's get finally into my October favorites. I'm gonna be honest with you guys, I have not used these products all month, but they have been products I've been using for the past few months that I've had them, so I do have a good general idea of how well they do work. So the first thing I have to show you guys that I want to completely just rave about is the Estee Edit Pore Vanishing Stick. This is by Estee Lauder. I was gifted this at Gen Beauty, and honestly guys, to me, I have such large pores, so any product that promises to conceal or diminish the look of pores is something that I have to have in my collection, especially in this area right here. Well, now that my makeup is all like gone since I cried it off my face, because I didn't set my makeup with any like spray or anything. Go me. You can kind of see my pores coming through, and by the way, my nails are so nasty, I apologize. It's old hair dye. I dyed my hair again, so that's what that is. But you can see my pores pretty easily now, but this does such an amazing job of creating such a flawless look on your face. And how I use it is usually I will actually prime my face with my other favorite. This is the Makeup Forever Step 1 Skin Equalizer. What this does is it pretty much just mattifies your T-zone, and this also does a great job of like concealing the look of your pores as well. So these two together are absolutely amazing. I'm gonna be buying the full size next weekend, I think, at Sephora in the mall in Boynton, because I have my little gift I get for my birthday there too. So I want to get all those together, but I'm definitely picking this up at the full size because I love it that much. But what I'll do is I'll apply my primer, which is this, and then I'll go in, and it's a stick product, so you just roll it up like this and just dot it. I usually dab it or dot it on my cheeks and then just quickly go through it, do a little buffing into the skin with my fingers, and I love the look that it gives my skin. So if you're somebody who has been looking for any products to kind of conceal or kind of just diminish the look of your pores, definitely check out this product by the Estee Edit. Again, this is the Pore Vanishing Stick from Estee Lauder. My next two favorites are actually from the same brand, and I got them both at Gen Beauty. So this first one is the Artist Rouge Cream Lipstick in the shade C506 from Makeup Forever. I have been in love, like infatuated with this lipstick ever since I got it. I've worn it a couple times, and every single time I wear it, I just fall even more and more in love with it because it's incredibly creamy, so pigmented, very long wearing, and I find that I love the way it feels on my lips. So if you've never tried any of the Makeup Forever lipsticks, I definitely think this was one you should definitely invest in. My next favorite is this guy, and this was an exclusive gift just for the content creators, PR people, and beauty vloggers who visited the Makeup Forever booth at Gen Beauty. I was already happy with just getting this lipstick. Like, this was enough for me. But when the lady said, okay, we'll go over there to get your free bag, I was like, wait, what? We get a bag? She's like, yeah, you get a bag. And I was just so taken, like, aback at how amazing they were to us. Like, they took the time to have Nick, who is the head of PR at Makeup Forever, he came over and talked to us for a little while. They made us feel so special there. So I want to just say thank you so much again to Makeup Forever. My next favorite is the Too Faced Born This Way concealer. Holy... I'm gonna be completely honest with you guys. I wasn't completely sold when I first tried it at Gen Beauty at the Too Faced booth, but after a couple of hours of having it on my face, I just gradually kept like watching, like looking at my face, like here and there, sweating, watching on my face, and I was so impressed with how good my skin looked after hours of having this on my face. Hours and hours and hours. Like, even like right before I went to bed, I still noticed the skin underneath my eyes, like right here in my cheekbone area, looked so good and so hydrated after hours. And that's what sold me, honestly. So if you're someone who is looking for a hydrating concealer, but something that also has really good coverage, please invest in a tube of this. So the next two products I have for you guys are two products that I love to use in conjunction with each other. The first one is this highlighting brush. This is the Royal & Langnickel BMD 265. This is a highlighting and glow brush. The bristles feel so soft. They're very, very dense. And this brush applies highlight so evenly to the cheeks with just one swipe. So the highlighter I have been obsessed with throughout the month of October is this guy. This is the Wet n Wild Color Icon Rainbow Highlighter in the shade Unicorn Glow. I want to quickly just say I was so on the fence about putting this in the video because it is no longer available and I have no idea if it was just released as like a teaser for a new product for next year or not. I have no idea what the deal is on these. But I've been loving it so much and I really wanted to share that love with you guys because this is such an amazing highlighter. I want to say these came out, I want to say maybe like late September even. And the release itself was very sketchy and very, very quiet because no one even knew they had these out yet. And these sold out within an hour of them being released. Luckily, I got my hands on two of them. But I love this highlight so much. So I'm so hoping that these are going to be a permanent product in the Wet n Wild collection next year. But you guys, just to show you guys how beautiful these are, I'm going to go ahead and swatch each section so you can see a little bit of the product. Look at that. It's so gorgeous. So here is to hoping that Wet n Wild actually makes this a permanent item because holy shit, I love it that much. So my last favorite of the month is my Tarte Tartist mascara. I'm in love with this mascara so much. I really haven't felt the need to wear falsies all month pretty much because of this, because it lengthens and volumizes your lashes. It doesn't clump. I don't know if it's waterproof because I haven't used it in water. I haven't worn it in water situations, but I love it so, so, so much. So if you've been on the market for a good high-end mascara, definitely check out the Tarte Tartist mascara. So normally when I film my monthly favorites, I like to send the video off by talking about two products I'm most excited about using over the next month for the month of November. These two products were both in my October BoxyCharm box and I could not be any more happy with last month's box. It was literally outstanding. I know a lot of people don't feel the same way because a lot of people got the Temp 2 liquid bronzer, and I have to tell you right now, when I first saw that liquid bronzer being used on BoxyCharm's Snapchat, the girls were like applying it with like a brush, with a beauty blender, and they kept saying, "Isn't it so beautiful?" And they were like trying so hard to showcase this bronzer as a beautiful bronzer when really I noticed maybe a little bit of color right here. There was like nothing there. It's such a watery and very sheer bronzer, but it's meant to be used in an airbrush gun for airbrush makeup, not in a beauty blender, not in a brush. So I have no idea what BoxyCharm was thinking when they decided to put a Temp 2 liquid bronzer in their box. There are a lot of like mixed reviews obviously, but I was so unimpressed when I first saw it. And honestly, I felt really awkward watching that Snapchat because they were trying so hard to sell this bronzer and it was obvious that it was not going to happen for them. So the first 1,000 people who subscribed to BoxyCharm in the beginning of the month got the bronzer. For the first time in my entire life, my severe procrastination problem has paid off in my favor because I waited a little longer to subscribe to last month's box. The first 1,000 people who subscribed in the very beginning of the month got the Temptu bronzer. The rest of us who were procrastinators for whatever reason got this guy, and I am fucking living! I've been wanting this highlighter for the longest time, but I could not justify spending $40 on this. I couldn't do it, but I didn't have to. I paid 21 bucks and got all full-size products, and then this thing. Like, I was so happy. There was such a deep sigh of relief when I saw this in my box. So I want to say thank you to the BoxyCharm gods. You guys actually listened to me. Thank you. If I'm being 100% honest, I would have happily paid the $21 plus shipping, even if I knew for a fact that this would be the only thing in that box. Just being honest. Let me just show you why. So I'm going to go ahead and just swatch this gold quickly. One swipe. Look at that. I'll swatch her right here. Look at that. That is such amazing pigmentation. But wait, there's more. Once again, we'll go over here. One swipe, done. Look at that. Beautiful. We'll put that one right here. Just breathtaking. Holy shit. I'm living, honestly. Shook. Last but not least, I am definitely excited about this little trio right here. This is the Three's Company Trio Eyeshadow Palette from IBY Beauty. I've never heard of them before, but I am really excited to get to know more about them because if these shadows are this good, I can't imagine what else they have that are similarly as good as this is. Let me just swatch these for you guys, because that was what really sold me, was the swatches. I'll swatch this first shade right here, a nice, perfect little transition shade right there. And I'll put this one right here. Pigmented as shit. Go next door to that beautiful gold on the finger. And then we're going to swatch. Oh, hi, gold. Holy shit. And then lastly, to this beautiful, like, stark white, very shimmery highlighter shade. Dip our finger into that. There's on the finger. And we're going to swatch it right there. Like, hi. Come on, pigment. Holy fuck. I haven't used them on my eyes yet, but I am just so excited about this little trio. The highlighter, I'm in love with everything I got in my BoxyCharm. If you want to see what I did get in my BoxyCharm box for the month of October, check me out on Instagram. But with that being said, I am all done here, you guys. I apologize for my very emotional opening, but I really did want to let you guys know what's been going on. I apologize again for not having any content for the past few weeks, but hopefully you guys understand where I'm coming from when I say that I really just wasn't up to doing it for a couple weeks. But now that I filmed this in its completion, I have to say I really did miss it, and I cannot wait to film some more things over the next few days. And I'm going to be uploading, you have no idea how many videos I'm going to film and upload over the next few days. This weekend is my birthday. November 6th, actually, to be exact, is my birthday, so I have nothing really planned. Honestly, I'm a very boring person. I'm probably going to be here just doing this and having fun with you guys. So thanks so much for watching, guys. I love you guys, and I'll talk to you guys later.